Hi guys, it's Jack here, and I'll be guiding you with the deployment of AVD with FS Logix. Start right away with creating a virtual machine which will have a domain controller and it will have a ADDS setup. A resource group, I've already created a resource group. Taking that one, this will be and yeah, central. I don't require this at the moment. Fine. We need Windows Data Center 19. D2 is v4 great. We don't really actually need to set up all this, but I'm just giving it in case it throws some kind of error. Disks, standard SSD, great, networking. We will create a new network. Okay, IP done. Yes. Select review and create. So while this is getting deployed, I'll create a storage account which will have the file shape. Same resource group. This will be in India. Yes. Started. Create advanced. Leave this for now. Enable. We can select a network that is this network in which this is getting deployed. Well, for now, we'll just select this one. Data protection. Enable all this. Next. Review and create. Creating a storage account will hardly take 2 to 3 minutes. Create. So as you can see, our deployment is complete. We'll go to resource. And we will connect to our VM, like IP, OTP. So this is Windows 2019 Data Center Edition. In this, we will install ADDS and we will configure this virtual machine as a domain controller. Next. This bigger for you guys. Next, and click on ADDS, add features. Next. This is the AD connect. We will configure it later on. Yep. Install. So while this is getting installed, I need to do one thing. I'll simply download we'll install this, but we won't configure it. We will configure it after our ADD setup is done. Welcome to AD Connect. I'll close this for now. I'll close this as well. Close all tabs. Installation succeeded. Okay, so this is done. We'll click on this notification and it is asking us to promote the server to a domain controller. Click on this. Add a new forest. I'll just provide my domain name. And let's go Jack online. Next. That's right. Yeah, next. We don't need delegation. It will automatically take as Jack Tasker. Yes. Yeah. Next. Let it verify the prerequisites. After this is done, it will take around 2 to 3 minutes or 5 minutes max. Then it will restart the computer. Yeah. So it is verified. Now I'll click on install. And do one thing while this is getting installed. I'll minimize the screen. We'll go to our storage account. Jack's storage. We'll click on file shares. As you can see, this part is not configured. We need to configure that. Before that, we'll create a file share. So we'll name this file share as FS file shares. Transaction optimized. Yeah, it's cool. Backup is not required. This is just a demo. A review. We'll let on create. Created. And this, now we need to configure this. We'll do that later on. This is also done. Let's try to connect to it. It will take some time, I think. It is getting restarted on its own. Yeah. Don't ask me again, please. Yes. Now this will take another 5 to 6 minutes. Maybe it can also take 2 minutes. It depends. But I don't really know what it depends on. So let's just wait. AD connect. I agree. Continue. We'll go with express settings. Installing required components. Connected. Nice. Over here, we need to provide Slack. Let's go / credentials that I used to log in into this domain controller. That will be our username and password. I will create timestamps in this video so that you can directly skip or refer to the part that is required for you. Configuration is completed. Proceeding, what we need to do is we'll go. Where is the machine? We need to copy the private IP of this. It might be 10. Yeah, that's 4. Copy. We'll go to the virtual network. DNS service custom. We'll add the private IP of our DC machine, and over here we need to add the Azure DNS IP. It may be 168 dot something. Azure DLSIB. Yeah, 162, and this as well. We'll save this. Great, it is saved. And we'll go to Entra ID. Refresh. Yeah, Tasker is already verified. Cool. Now that this is done, users and computers. Active directory users and computers. Select. Okay. Yeah, users. So these are the users. I'll create a new user. This will be Jack test. Finish. We'll create 2 more users. Now we will create a security group. New group. Over here we'll select security. Group name will be Jack AVD. Okay. I'll click on this. Members. We need to add the members, so we'll add these users. Once. So these are the members of add remote. So we'll give them this permission, remote desktop users. This is very important, or else what will happen is if you don't provide this permission, whenever you try to log in with these users, the FSLogix won't create a profile container. So this is very important. My team leader taught me that. Apply. Okay, great. So this part is done. Now we'll come to the file share. Storage accounts. Storage. And as you can see, if we click on this is not configured. So here comes the next part. We need to configure this part. So click on the node. We'll copy everything. We'll open our virtual machine. Let's say notes. We'll paste it here. We'll minimize this. We need to go to my downloads folder. Downloads. Copy. I'll provide the link for these things. You can simply refer to that downloads. I paste it over here. Great. Now I need to extract this. Great. Now downloads. Copy. Desktop. This PC, sorry. Windows C. Paste. Then what we need to do is we need to open a PowerShell. Yeah, something is wrong with the P. See, double P it is taking. PowerShell run as administrator. Yes. Copy this command and run it over here. Yeah. Let's say yes to all A. Done. Install package. This. Next. We'll run it one more time. Okay. Import module. So the error was we were not inside this. Ah. Okay. CD. Main. Yeah. Now we're inside this, right? Yes. Now we will run this command. Sorry. Module. Yeah. Just keep on. Okay. Close this and I'll reopen it. Sorry guys. Run this administrator. Now we'll again run this file. Copy, but before that, what we need to do is we need to go back. If you have already connected your AD to your file share, then you can skip this part, and we will proceed ahead with the AVD setup with FSLogix. I'll share these commands and also the folder. I'll share a link with you guys which will contain all of these things, so you can refer to that and proceed with your deployment. Okay. Great. Easy connect. Connect. Easily. Connect easy account. Yeah. I'll proceed with this only. Yep, approved. Great. Yeah. So I will copy this. Copy. Enter. Yes to all. Jack storage. Now I guess it is connected. Yes. Minimize this. I'll refresh. I'll go to our portal. Jack storage. File shows. It is configured. Now previously it was saying not configured. Now it is configured. But this is an important step that most of people miss out on. We need to enable it. Role will be elevated contribute. Safe. Done. Now for the last time, we'll do one thing. We'll check the users. Is it reflected yet? Nope. So what we will do is we'll simply restart. I will sign up. Great. Now we will go to the virtual machines. We will restart this. Sometimes what happens is the users and all are not synchronized with the Entra ID. So if we restart it, it will get synchronized. This is restarted now. Let us go and check the users one more time. You see, these are the ones that we created. Now if we go back to our Entra ID, we can click on groups. Even the group should be synchronized. What was the name of our group? Yes, it was AVD users. No, Jack AVD users. Even the group is synchronized, and we have given them the permission of the remote desktop users. So now we will go ahead with creating a host pool, right? We'll click on create. Sorry. So we'll select the same resource group and we'll name it as Jack's pool. This will be India, Central India. Desktop, yes. I'll select it as pooled. We'll go with breadth first. If you guys need a differentiation between these two, let me know. I'll create another video of shorts for it. Maximum limit per session will be 2 virtual machines. So you can choose to create the source pool and then add the virtual machines later on, but we'll go and create the virtual machines with this all together. Name will be Jack's. Sorry. Same. India. Not required. So while selecting an image, you need to make sure that that version of the Windows supports FS Logix. So we are going with this Windows 10 Enterprise Multi-Session. Okay, we'll change the size to D2ASV4. My internet is too slow. Great. Select number of VMs. For now, we'll just create one machine. Standard SSD. Yeah. Okay. Select a virtual network. We'll select the same virtual network in which the DC is deployed. Default basic, yes. Yes. And Active Directory will need to provide the ID into Jack. No. Yeah, Jack. Jack Tasker. Right. Password we need to provide. We don't have a subdomain, so we'll proceed with this only. Virtual Mondays administrator account. AVD admin. Next, we don't have a workspace, so we'll create one workspace. Create new. Jack's. Brinjal. Yeah. Half a kg. Sorry, guys. Workspace. Advanced. We'll click on review and create. So this deployment might take more 10 to 15 minutes. So I will pause the video or I'll just simply skip the video. But before skipping, I just need to tell you one thing. Let it load. I'll show. One more job will get created. That will be the virtual machines ones. Wait a minute. Let's wait for it. This one. So you see, sometimes what will happen is, if you remember, we came to the virtual network and we selected this DNS servers and we configured this option. We provided the private IP of our domain controller machine and we provided the IP of Azure DNS. Right now, if we are not configuring this, if you're not making sure that this virtual network is connected to these things, then what will happen is this particular job will throw you an error named a domain join conflict. So that might be a problem. So make sure whenever you are configuring the host pool and all, your DNS servers is configured in the virtual network itself. Right now, this will take more 10 to 15 minutes to get deployed. So I'll just pause the video for now. Then we will continue once this is deployed. Thanks. So as you can see that our deployment is completed, right? We'll simply click on AVD. This is our host pool. right? Okay, great. Let's go to our application groups. So before we proceed with anything, we need to give the permissions, right? First of all, we will assign the users in this, like which users are authorized to access the virtual machines that is inside this AVD. So we'll click on add. Let it load now. If you remember, we created a security group, right, in the domain control machine. It was called Jack AVD users. This one. So we will assign the we will add this group to the application group, and the members inside that group will be able to access the virtual machines. It is added. Let's go back. Before then, sorry, not before, the next permission that is required is on the resource group level. We will click on this AVD deployment in which the AVD is created, right? We'll click on IAM add role assignment. Sorry. Sorry. So we'll click on login. Yeah, so we'll click on virtual machine user login. Click on this. Next, select members. Over here also we'll select the group that we created, Jack AVD. Sorry, it is added here. Jack AVD users. It is added. Review and assign. Assign. So the last permission that is required is on the storage account level. We'll click on Jack storage. IAM add rule assignment. Here we will provide the SMB. That is for the file share. We're going with elevated contributor. Well, you're not supposed to do this. You just need to do this one, but I'm doing this because just to avoid the errors, because I'm recording and all. Just to avoid the errors, I'm choosing the elevated one. Select members. Same group. Review and assign. Just to verify everything, we'll click on the users. We'll check any one of the user which is in the our security group. Role assignments. Okay, all three missions assignments are there. Now we will go ahead with this one. I'll click AVD. Now we need to connect to our AVD, right? You can download the remote desktop client from Microsoft. So I will unsubscribe this. I will do it from start to show you. Subscribe. Next. Click on session. We'll connect to the desktop. Now what we need to do is we need to install our FSLogix. Okay. We'll open this. Install FSLogix. Download FSLogix. Now we will download. So you see the speed. That is because of the Azure backbone network. I'm not sure, but still. That is what I know at least. File manager, open. Minimize this. Close it. Downloads. We'll extract it. Extract all. Extract. Done. And close the previous one. 164. Please. This is already installed, like the Windows 10 multi-session one comes with FSLogix. It will show repair. Yeah, so we will just click on repair. No, we will require to give the admin. Yeah, great. Let it be. We'll install this same. Setup was successful. Restart. Successful. So see, the FSLogix configuration and setup was done. So we will refresh it, and now we need to run some PowerShell commands. Over here. Yeah, so these are the commands that we are going to run. You can refer to this document to understand it even better. I'm not going to explain it over here. Basically what these commands are doing it, the first one is setting, the first two commands is to set the NTFS permissions, and the last one is to configure the session host to use the profile container, right? So in this, we're providing the URL of our storage account, and this is the access key of that storage account. That is it. Over here, we're providing the domain name and also the security group that we created in the domain controller, and in which we added the members, the 3 users. We need to name the security group over here. And at last, we just simply need to copy this command, and we need to paste the URL of the storage account over here. Wait, something is wrong with this. Okay, it is repeated 2 times, so I'll just delete from here to here. See, if you can see, these two are same. I'll remove it. Great. Let's save this. Now let's open PowerShell. Administrator. Great. And let's minimize this. Before we proceed, I just need to rename this as I. And Y. Then we'll save this. We'll copy the very first command. Minimize. Close. Open the PowerShell and we'll enter. Command succeeded. Now we will go with this one. Successful. Great. And the last command is this one. Copy. Paste. Enter. Enable. Just make sure that you are giving the storage account URL correctly, or it won't work. Nice. So once this is done, I'll disconnect with this session. I'll disconnect. See, nothing has been created for now. I'll go to users. Ready? Users, Jack. We were using the test one. Yeah. Sessions. Log off. Yep. Done. We'll recheck it. Okay, it's done, right? Come to overview and we'll reconnect to the same machine. Let's refresh. Done. Let's connect to it one more time. See, wait for the FSLogix app services. If you're not getting this, there might be some error with the installation of FSLogix. I will share one more document with you guys which can solve the problem. Let's see if it is creating an account or not. See, it's done. So this was the task, and if you guys liked it, please like. And also, if you guys are facing any kind of error with the tutorial, just let me know and I'll help you guys out.